go, folks. This is my brand new spanking new Pyro build that I made within about 3 days. I'm about to run the trials, and this will be my first attempt with this new build out here. Let's get ready for action. There's no turning back.
Tuma thought these pharaohs were following some primal instinct, but where? His father's power drawing them? Is it drawing me?
We'll just take some random routes through. But yeah, you'll see it. To feed the flames, overheat and eruption build. Totally original, totally fresh off the press, and you're gonna see the damage. Let's get to work, people. It's actually crazy because I did check my last solo trials clear. Yeah, you was first on the stream, loco. Literally, we just went live, literally. So I'll get this solo clear done. It's first attempt with this build anyway. But yeah, we'll get this done, and then I'll be doing another stream later on today as well. I think we did, what, 5 hours, 6 hours yesterday as well. Show yourselves. So as you can see, folks, we got constant damage, constant DPS with this build, crowd control, and I haven't even showed you my buffs yet, and how clean the buff's going to work as well. There we go, easy collapse. What? That was, oh my days, that was done that quick. Sheesh. Alright, I tell you the build is strong, man, but it just dominate. Well, there you go, folks. As you can see, didn't even get the full buffs. Didn't even need it. Chest plate. I'll take those. I was actually looking at something. I did notice there is actually something else we can tweak on this build to make it stronger if we need to. That's a big if. And I've still got a chest piece I could get for the Lava Lich set, which I'll show on a build video if required. But that's actually a slot free, which again we can make it stronger on top. And there's something else I noticed today when I looked at the build too. But again, if we're this optimal, there's nothing required at this rate, so we'll get through the next sections and I'll show you the damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, here we go, next section. Take a left. I'm literally going to just go random routes as I play. Again, this isn't like an optimal run to show off the most damage or anything. We are Apocalypse tier 27 with this build, but again, at this level already is ridiculous. And it's only going to get stronger the more we play. So let's go Temple of Anomaly. Stay hydrated, folks, stay hydrated. Still nice and sunny and blazing outside. We've still got a heat wave in the UK too. Alright, one of my favourite maps. We're just going to run through this as well. As you can see, we don't care about positioning with this build. We just get to work and get the job done. But yeah, if you notice, feed the flames hitting multiple targets, it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm just going to head over to the end of the map really. Let the others spawn. There you go, like that's like the whole point of this build. It just synergy is absolutely phenomenal. You get to use feed the flames, grab it from pretty much far away, you grab 3 targets as it is. Then you inflict ash on them, which obviously in the skill tree you do more damage against enemies afflicted with ash on top of all that. Then your eruption just destroys everything, as you can see. And if you know ash them first, it's just too strong. And then we got buffs on top of that to make the build even stronger. But again, if you don't have to really use it. There's ash. But yeah, hardly any cooldown time at all on any of the skills, so we're constantly on the attack with great survivability too. There you go. We added some buffs. We got Destronome on as well, and obviously Mage's Ray. So we get double. But there is some more buffs I could do if required. But yeah, if you've noticed, I'm not kind of like staying in one corner. I'm literally just being aggressive and pushing them out. That's what's just so fun about this build in general. You don't have to like be campy at all. You can literally just go and just destroy the whole lobby.
With the power the father wielded.
And have fun. It's the main thing. Having fun, having a build, and something original as well. It's always the best. So yeah, make sure you check it out. First, Feed the Flames Eruption God tier build, and you already know that. I could probably change one piece for a purple, but I don't want to right now. So we'll keep it the way it is. But again, I'll look out for a piece in the future if need be. Like I said, there is one or two things we could possibly change to make it like even stronger than it is. But as far as damage multipliers go, I've got everything included in the build, and some extras already.
Tuma said the father built a palace over his passage.
But again, if people request it enough and people enjoy the content, I don't mind releasing a God build video for this Pyro, like I did my Devastator, which was requested on Reddit and YouTube quite a bit too. Alright, Arboretum. The fun part with the flying birds at the end. Love this map. This map is so much fun. Well, this section of the map anyway. But yeah, I'll be covering Trickster next anyway. Since I've done, obviously everyone knows my Devastator is a true monster. It's so ridiculous, my Devastator build. Such an OP God tier build I got. And I literally feel like I've done the same thing with the Pyro now as well. And you got to think, I've only made this in like 3 days roughly. Hence why I'm saying there's probably one or two more mods I could add to make it stronger, but as far as damage goes, it's ridiculous. And the best thing about it is, nothing needs to be changed. You don't need to change gear in between like sections. You've got one build to rule them all. Clears ads super quick, clears bosses super quick, everything. Oh yeah, no doubt. I'll help you farm later, Loco, when on today's. Are you working today? Because I normally help you like farm when you finish work, don't I? So if you're off, I can help you farm. But if you're at work, I can help you farm when you finish work too. I said once this trial test is done with this build, I'll end the stream, and then I'll run a stream later on for a few hours to help you farm here. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, this is the pre-build that I carried you and the newest subscriber we had yesterday as well. So think about that. I literally carried 2 people with this build at low ranks. Really wasn't even like at this. I even changed it since then. So that's how strong the build is. Yeah, I'm working again in 8 hours. Okay, no doubt, no doubt. Got plenty of time, so yeah, that works out perfect. I also appreciate you watching the stream though while you're at work. I really do, man. It's like it's definitely genuine support. Thank you again. And you're subbing and gifting out, so I really appreciate it. Alright, this is the bird section we was talking about. So let's see how it fares up over here now. Okay. I don't think it fared it very well at all for them. That was just absolute destruction. I don't think I've seen the bird get melted like that, to be honest with you. Not like that anyway, like instant. Like one combo, and this is what I'm saying. Oh my days, you see what just happened? Whoa. You see what just happened there? This is crazy. Even myself, I'm a bit shocked. Like I seen it do a few. I seen it do damage yesterday and that, but obviously I've tweaked it today, so I added a few things to like level it up a little bit, and we're just seeing massive difference. And again, like I said, I've still got room to add a couple of things if I need to. So yeah, look out for my trickster build next, folks. I definitely got some ideas what I want to do that. And the dope thing is, once I get to higher apocalypse tiers with this account, with this Pyro one, you're going to just see big changes as well, since we're going to get more ascension points to use, which will enhance everything again to its scale. Oh, this is ridiculously strong. I think that's like 2/3 quicker than what I did yesterday, in general, compared to like the other mod I was trying out. And it was pretty cool because yesterday I was trying some mods that no one even uses at all, just to see what they're like. Like Ash and Bloom's one of them. If you know Feed the Flames, Ash and Bloom's pretty interesting. The Skills Life Leech one's interesting as well. Ooh, let's go. We've got 4. And there's also one for overheat that no one uses at all. You get like a anomaly grenade, which is pretty interesting. I only got to test it a little bit because I was doing carries, like 5 hours of carries yesterday. It does 300,000 damage per hit, which isn't all that really, considering you have to consume statuses to get it. Then it's like an anomaly bomb. But I thought, in my head, from what I thought, it could have been really badass. Like some of these mods sound really cool. It's consume statuses, get like a certain amount of damage, 5% multiply, and drop like a thermal grenade through your gun. How cool does that sound? I just thought it would have been like a grenade launcher or something that would proc the area. That would have been amazing, but I didn't really get to see what it did yesterday. It just looked like a dud. So unfortunately, it sounded like a mod wasted. Potentially a mod that could have been amazing. Seems to have got wasted. And I hope they tweak some of this stuff in the future, or they add some cooler stuff. Obviously, Devastator's got his 360 no scope punch. That's pretty cool. It's a cool looking move. Obviously, with some buffs which I did describe on my other Devastator build, can do a lot of work. But again, Pyro's got that Scorch Zealot as well, and that's just meh. Again, could have made that way better. Could have made that way better. But Lava Lich Eruption right now is king when it comes to just mega damage and raw damage. But Feed the Flames as well, like so underrated, so underrated. But who knows, in the future they might tweak a few things, they might change some mods around to make them more viable. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm happy with the build I got. Like I said, this is the monstrous build right now. It's absolutely phenomenal. Captain P67, the OG, the original, well, the OC, the original creator. So like I said before, like, I don't do copy and paste and all this other stuff. I literally just do my own builds from scratch. I just sit there, try and work out mods, try out mods. At the end of the day, you don't know if they're going to work unless you try them out. So even if they fail and you try and make content, it doesn't matter. At least you actually try and think outside the box and not copy what everyone else is doing too. Right, we didn't actually fully proc that, but as you can see, he's dead. Destruction. I tell you, the build is ridiculous. So yeah, I told you. And it's just gonna scale and get stronger. That's why I keep telling people, like, some of these builds are just that ridiculous. Let me just get rid of this real quick. I mean, that alone could be put into like a montage, I reckon. My Pyro is approaching.
This has got to be the palace.
What was funny was we actually had to reload the gun, and we didn't even realise that I had to reload. That kind of messed things up a little bit. Just started off. But that's when a build shows its true power. If it can, even the most unoptimal conditions, if you can do that kind of damage, like in the worst case situations, it tells you a lot about a build. And yeah, when I get to the last section, we're going to end it after the first RBT. I just want to break down the damage. Probably like talking the billions again. 2 billion damage minimum, I reckon. Since we're at Apocalypse tier 27. It's literally, I don't know, it's like the same as my Devastator. When I was at like Apocalypse tier 27, we done 2 billion. And as soon as we reached, I think it was level 30, we just doubled it, 4.2 billion. Newer build, so everything's just going to keep getting stronger and better over time. I think that's one thing they did phenomenal with this game though. Like, when you first start, it can be a bit of a struggle. But as soon as you start leveling up your gear and you put that grind work in, I feel like you do get rewarded. And a lot of games don't do that, I feel. I definitely feel like you get rewarded the higher you get. Because that's when everything like kind of reveals itself, the true power of your character and what you can do. You post in the Discord what you might do with your techno. Oh, okay, awesome. Said man, you got a phenomenal techno, dude. Like, the fact that I was helping you farm and carry, like, get your carries to start off with, and then you only had 4 packs nodes as well, and then you ended up doing a lot of damage when we ran together as well, and your techno was getting so strong. So, like I said, I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped to see what you're gonna do with the build, my dude. Brood Guardian got destroyed. But yeah, I just love the whole. This build for me just seemed like a really complete build. Like how I finished my Devastator with the 3 impales. Sorry, 4 impales. I was the first one to do that as well. I don't care what no one says. I got the video out there and yeah, everything's done. So yeah, 4 impales and 3 earthquakes just seems satisfying. Like, it really does. This just feels like that. It just feels like the synergy is there. Everything just seems to flow just nice. And again, it's like Mortal Kombat. It's like Scorpions. Get over here. Then you're like free to do what you want. They're stuck in Thrash. They're stuck in the Ashbrook. They can't move. They're obviously going to take more damage from our skill tree because they're on Ash in the first place. So that's even more of a debuff. And then literally you got your Eruption because they're stuck. They can't move, so it's not as if they're going to move from the Eruption and you're going to lose out on damage. And then you can literally do your Overheat. Since we hit him with a Bleed through the Omen, and we hit him with the Fire through the Firestorm plus Ash, that's 3 procs. Get the Overheating, and you just do that mega damage on top of that, the other damage mod we got. So it's just crazy.
Some kind
And that's just the first two. Think that's the first two skills without the eruption even hitting.
This is an English.
And again, this cooldown is just non-existent.
Has been here. Not Monroy. His people never got out of the desert. These carvings are 1,000 years old.
Can't believe we're here already. Seems like super quick right now. Super quick. One thing I'm looking forward to is maxing the one top left ascension box, so we get resistance pierce max as well, because again that will attribute to like higher damage numbers that all coincide with the build. Again, if you don't know about no resistance pierce and stuff, I'll go through that if you need to. The veteran players will know what I'm talking about. But again, as we scale that higher, the output's going to go higher for everything. Anomaly damage and all my skills damage will go up. Plus it buffs another mod I'm using as well, and then we got Anomaly Echo and Arms of Anomaly as well. So it's just crazy. It's crazy. Plus the Mage's Rage on top. We got Destronome as well. So it's like, again, more buffs, more stacks. And think about that. Plus I got room for maybe 2 more mods to like make this go even higher than what it is right now. Let that sink in, people. Let that sink in.
This must be part of secret passage. No one else has been past here in 1,000 years.
I called it before, they try and cheese you. This is the only boss fight that kind of tries to cheese you, since it doesn't make any enemies come out to a certain part. Look, we use overheat, we get a little bit of percentage back, but as soon as you use feed the flames, I like to just show the build like that. Overheat can obviously cover the map. If there's multiple enemies, you get max, but if it's just one, you only get like a little quarter of a healing receive. But again, feed the flames has no limiter. It'll just get you from 0 to max HP every time. It's phenomenal. Oh yeah, we've got additional status now as well, so that's going to be a lot better overall. Yeah, I wanted to show you how much damage it does against Corsairs, but as you can see, it's like what, one shot pretty much. There we go. Little bit of a troll there. Instead of reloading, you just get an ammo box, just way quicker than the actual reloading animation in the first place. Alright, let's go. There should be a destroyer. Coming up, I believe. Another Corsair I see over here. Would he survive one earthquake? Sorry, eruption. Devastator talk right there. But yeah, no, they don't. They don't and they won't. Okay, as you can see, we do kill everything super quick. But if you do struggle for any survivability with a build like this, Just, it sounds silly, but just keep one enemy alive around somewhere, and you can just feed the flames off them, or overheat, and you just constantly topped up every time. Even if it's a low class enemy, that's what's amazing about the build. It's not as if you have to siphon off an enemy with a lot of HP. You can just hit a lower class enemy and just dominate. There we go. Nice feed the flames attack right there. Yeah, but as you can see, with 92,000 as well on the HP, we are pretty flush with this build. Again, as well, when we get more ascension points, you could stack up your survivability if you wanted. I haven't put any points on survivability whatsoever. Cooldown reduction, yeah, maxed out, but apart from that, nothing else. There we go, here's a destroyer. Okay. As you can see, he didn't even survive. I think he was struggling against feed the flames and overheat. Never mind the eruption. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So yeah, as you can see, we've never had to even use a secondary weapon. Obviously, reloading's not really an issue as well, animation-wise. Again, that's what I'm saying about feed the flame, so important. You could be in the middle of a reload, and you need some survivability to get your HP back. You just drop feed the flames, you are good. We have got some status ability as well, so the ash will inflict a bit more duration. Alright, there's another destroyer around the corner. Should be around here. Okay. It's like I'm looking for like something to show if it can survive, but nothing has, nothing will. And I believe there's an iframe with feed the flames as well. I know with the eruption there is, because I deflected. It's not deflected. It's like I parried someone through it. It was one of those coursers threw the disc at me. As I used my eruption, like I hit it with the tip of my fingers, and I took no damage. And I hit them with a damage. So it literally looked like an iframe attack. I think it's one of the best looking attacks in the game as well. Just the whole eruption swag. So good. Do you see what I mean though? You can literally hit like an enemy in front of you with feed the flames. Go past them. Go and kill somebody else. Come back. And they're still in ashes. Well, you just do what you do. We didn't even want to even waste another eruption. We didn't even need it. Okay, fighter's mask. Again, sometimes I've been deleting a lot of purples, but if we're stacking helmets, that's actually a good thing. I can go for the helmets when this is done. Because again, a helmet piece, there's one thing I'm like looking at working on a little bit. With the helmet piece, I could change something. And if I change something in this build, it might actually bump up the damage. Again, 30% extra anomaly power on what I've got on top of this. But again, we got options. That's the main thing. I might actually go left cliffside paths. I do enjoy that section. It is fun. It is fun. I like those Sasquatch things as well. They're pretty strong. So I might just test it against them. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. certain creatures or bosses just make the game fun for fights, and I definitely like those Sasquatch things. They are kind of strong when they try and run upon you and constantly attack you over and over. So this will be a good way of testing. And that's what I like to do. Even if you claim your builds are strong, like test them, put them to the test, put them in a bad situation, see how they survive. And obviously, if things aren't working, just tweak them, make them better. But again, this is the first time I'm trying this anyway. This is my first attempt on solo trials with this build. I've had other builds, but this is my build I literally just made fresh this morning. So we're trying this out first. Beautiful sunshine outside. Top up my tan after. Let's get this work done first. Top up my tan after. Let's go. So here we go. Let's see how optimal this is in an open map arena as well. And the good thing about this section of the map is different enemies. You obviously got these flying creatures. You got those flying like swarm things that can be annoying. Sasquatch things as well. I think you get crawlers as well. You get crawlers at later stages, the later section of the map as well. The reason I did that, I just wanted to draft them all at my way, one section, because it's just longer going back and forth. If you can just get and funnel them through one section, it's so much better. I know a couple of enemies will come around here somewhere. That's better. But yeah, as you can see, you can just be constantly on the move. You can move around. You don't have to like stay in one place and play it super safe for survivability. You can just be, you can literally move like a Devastator. That's what I love about this build. You can literally move how a Devastator moves. And I know a lot of people have said the same thing about Pyro, and I've seen it myself. His survivability can be an issue with Pyro. But when you get something that's like Feed the Flames, constant HP fix, and you got Overheat, constant HP, that's two skills dedicated to healing. Well, not even dedicated to healing, they do actually do damage, that's the cool thing. But yeah, I just love this. So good. The fact that Eruption just procs so much, it's just absolutely amazing. There you go, first section done. And again, what I mean, just the flow is phenomenal. Feed the Flames, grab them, they're stuck. You literally get a headshot. You can proc Omen, hit him with the Omen, hit him with the Firestorm, bleed proc, fire proc, status power upped. That's double damage off 2 elements while you're doing your raw damage off your gun. Then you've got obviously your overheat, mega damage, then you got your eruption, super mega damage. Beautiful. Alright, this should be interesting since we're fighting those Sasquatch things coming up. I see one on the map, I believe, and I think there's crawlers down here as well. Yeah, just let's focus on the crawlers. Seems they like to spam a lot. Okay, I thought they would have been a bit stronger, but okay. Oh, is this them? These this is the Sasquatch things, right? Okay, they're not as strong as I thought they would be. I ain't gonna lie, I thought they would be able to. Alright. This build is ridiculous. This build is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, just come in one section of the area so I can kill you. Straight away. Rather than being spread out. Because it's just wasting my time. There we go, beautiful. Amazing. So yeah, that's what I said positioning wise. I try and move myself around the map and try and put myself in awkward situations with this build. But yeah, the fact that we did move to them so that there was being one section, so we could just kill them quicker. But then, obviously, open maps like that, they can attack you in all directions. But again, we have everything covered with the build, so it doesn't even matter. And of course, we can make the run a bit more optimal if we wanted to, and speed it up. But again, I just want to showcase the build itself like I like to, and if it's requested highly or people enjoy it that much, I can always make a YouTube video guide for it. I'll delete some of those weapons after. Let's go. Awesome. So again, we've got all the sculptures to do now, and then we got the last Arbiter's trial. The only thing left to do now is probably level up to Apocalypse tier 30, then 40 obviously. But if I can show you the potential at this tier 27 already, how ridiculous it's going to be, since we've got so many tiers to level up yet. Again, I'd say easily one of the best Pyro builds by far. By far. I have seen some other builds, but again, people are claiming they've got this piece and it's God roll, but they haven't even got God roll pieces throughout the whole build. I've literally got every single piece as a God roll piece. Bar one, I'd say. But again, I can talk you through that with another build I have if I show the video for it. And then again, claims it does the builds, does everything, but then they're changing pieces throughout the battles. But no, if you're talking about a true God build, it should cover everything. You shouldn't have to change pieces and, you know, do this and this, that, the other, and la 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 la. If you got a one God build, that's all you need, and it should cover everything. That's what I'm saying. I got ad clears easy, boss fights easy, so this actually covers everything you're gonna need.
Father built all this. Would have taken decades with modern machinery. He did all this alone.
But yeah, I just love it. I'm having fun with it, and the main thing is having fun while you're dominating, having fun, looking good, and just doing it in style. So yeah, we took some extra paths just to test it out, and some different alternate routes that we don't normally take, but it looks good to me. And every time I do trials, I do the same thing when I do my trickster build. When I make a trickster god build, I'll just run different trials, rooms. It'll cover the main ones like I normally cover, but I'll just run it random. That's another thing we didn't cover as well. If you notice, just off the overheat alone, we're doing $250,000 to each enemy across the whole map without doing anything off base. That's that getting buffs again. That's just base. Should be a Corsair over here. Yep, there he is. Oh, there's two. Perfect. What you gonna do, fat boy? Alright, fat boys are dead. Buy one, get one free kill. That was another one. And that's another thing as well. Sometimes you have to wait for statuses or procs to kick in. You can cancel everything with this. That's one thing I do love. What I mean by that is, if you notice those Corsairs, you can hit them with one eruption and kill them. Like I've been doing. But you could always just use overheat and cancel the status procs. What I mean is by that, it's not like to show off. What I mean is if you're doing the damage that you need to, and if you're in animation and you needed, say, to get your HP back quickly, you could just use overheat, do even more damage anyway, cancel it and then choose feed the flames. Or just mix and match it how you want to play. This is what I'm trying to get at. That's why it's just super fun. Like that. Look at that triple hit combo. So not only did I cancel it, but I just destroyed 3 characters that normally have a bit of HP that don't get killed so quick. So you can just make your own combos, whatever you feel is optimal. Destroyed. Alright folks, last trial to go, and that's it, we are done. This should work out pretty much flawlessly though, because we're about to get to the next apocalypse tier anyway, and I've just had to spend my apocalyptic extract to level up my gear. Again, this is all leveled up apart from I think 2 levels or another item, so again this is good. This is almost an optimal run, but at the same time it's a casual run just to show the build. So I do need to level up 2 parts of the gear, and again if I level up the 2 parts of the gear I'll do more damage with these runs as well. But as you all know, as you level up your apocalypse tiers, you know how it works, then you have to level up your gear to match the scaling level, and it's just same process over and over. Alright, so yeah, last arbiter to go, let's get it. And then I'll go straight towards the end, just so we can have a breakdown of the damage and see what we've done and what was the most optimal and what we could improve if it needs to be improved. This is literally how I figured out my other mods. I ran this, broke it down, I was like, okay, 50 something million off a mod, okay, that's good damage, but it definitely could be better.
How many of Enoch's creatures are being lured by this place? Called by Father. Shit. What if this is... Yeah, whatever.
He's so dead. Told you. We could. I mean, I've done it off stream again early today. I did actually. Oh, what we got here? Interesting. I've actually got a thermal bomb build and a heat seekers build as well, so we got those done too. Let's get this done, and let's get this breakdown. Yeah. Again, I've tripled erupted him before as well. So that was super easy. It was just 3 eruptions I killed him off stream. That was yesterday actually, to be fair. That was again with the build before I upgraded it. So if you want to be optimal with the hits, you can literally triple the eruption, kill the last boss in 3 hits, literally with it. Alright, let's get a breakdown real quick. Let's get a breakdown. Alright, beautiful. Awesome. Alright, so there you go, folks. Brand new Pyromancer build. Built from scratch. I built it in like 3 days, roughly. And everything's God rolled on it. Apart from one piece. And there's one other piece we could possibly change, which will bump me up in numbers and make things a bit easier if you want to do like focus damage as well. That's what it could be. But again, we can work with what we got, you know what I mean? That's the most dope thing. But even with all my God builds, I like leaving like a piece or two just to have a little bit of fun, add some new stuff, try out some new mods that people aren't using, and get it more optimal. But let's see. I'm calling at least 2 billion. Like, it has to be 2 billion. I'll be shocked if it's under 2 billion, to be honest with you. I'll be super shocked if it's under 2 billion. 2 billy, a billy, a billy. Let's check it out, folks. Let's check it out. Pick a number, folks, between 3 and 10. Let's see who can guess the closest. But yeah, I gotta say over 2 billion. Over 2 billion. Well, so let's go to the scorecards. Oh, 3.4 billion. 3.4 billion. So, just to give you a little breakdown quickly, is we ran this with my, say, older Pyro build yesterday on stream, and we hit like 2.2 billion. But already today, we're already on 3.4 billion. So, whew, phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. And here's the breakdown. So we got eruption 2.16 billion, we got overheat 486 million, feed the flames 234 million, which I did tell you folks about feed the flames, don't underestimate it. 234 million alone of feed the flames, says it all. So yeah, folks, hope you enjoyed the content. Like I said, my Pyro is approaching, and everyone best get ready for my Pyro coming, because it's here now, and it's going to scale and get even stronger. And again, I can make it a little bit stronger if I want to. And I literally built this in 3 days, so imagine what I could do. I don't know, like just finding some more pieces and find a bit more. And I've done my Devastator the same way. My Devastator's in the billions. My last run, my Devastator was like 4.4 billion. That was slightly higher, Apocalypse here. And I'm going to do the same thing with Trickster. So I'll be doing God builds for every single class, every single skill that's not been covered as well, and I'll think outside the box and make these original builds for you. But yeah, if you enjoyed the content, obviously check out the description below. So if you want to sub, you can also sub or gift a sub on my Twitch channel, Captain P67. You can donate if you wish as well to support the channel further if you want to. But I do carries every day. I do between 4 to 6 to 7 hours a day of carries for the community as well. So I do a lot for the community and I help out a lot. But yep, if you enjoyed it, like I said, just give it a like and enjoy. Leave a comment. So if you do want the build shared, let me know and I can share my builds with you. But I do put a lot of content there, but I just want it to be appreciated as well. And you got to give credit where credit's due. So again, if someone makes an original build and you see it's original, that's not being copied against. Feed the Flames. I've never seen a Feed the Flames build with Eruption the way I've done it. It's an absolute monster, as you can see. So yeah, give credit where it's due. If someone creates a build first or something original, always mention that creator's name because they put that hard work in to create it. And yeah, don't copy and paste what everyone else has built. Think outside of the box and enjoy and have fun. So yeah, on that note, folks, thank you all for joining today's stream. It's amazing. Obviously, it's a short stream because I'm just doing a YouTube video.